Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 113 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. We're going to go ahead to Seal and check out the vendors, see if they have anything new since we leveled up. And, let's see.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Last episode, we had this quest here, hide in Mycus. We met a villager hiding in a mine. We encouraged him to run to safety. So I was searching around for him and I couldn't find him. So I assume he's just gone from the game. I don't know what would happen if you would left him in the mine instead, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this one alone. See if maybe I'll find him in another village or somewhere else later on.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments.
Charla. Inflict stunned on contact. Inflict stunned on contact. Strength televisions, inflict frozen on contact. So man, we're getting to the point where everything now is an upgrade or seems like an upgrade. She has a shadowy essence. Now that I want one, I mean, don't need it, I don't need it.
Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye. That is, unless you fancy a glance at some of my wonderful goods.
You know, I also thought a little bit more on this. Let's spin this to Javon. If we look back at that letter that we picked up. So last episode we found, I found an area that I missed in Silver Clan, and we found this note. How do I have this here? I have a blank backpack. When did I pick this thing up? Not sure of what I should do with that thing, if anything. Alright, yeah, we'll just leave it on her for now. Anyway. Found this love letter. Dear Loic, your will is my way, readily do I do the goddess's bidding, as she bids through you. The poor saps who seek my affections hardly have time to realize just what awaits them before it's too late. Meet me behind the old smithy tonight. I am a servant to the goddess, but I am also lonely for your touch. R. So if you remember, we found Mendius's corpse at the Immaculate Dungeon, and there was a, which I haven't found, and Mendius mentioned that his he had a stash, I guess. This was where he left his last, what did he say? Another victory, another victory for Mendius, as this pompous Loic fellow has agreed to join the Fabulous Five. All I must do in return is join his little cult. No matter, I will pass their trials and ease, and then I'll have another dupe at my beck and call. I thought there was something that made me think there was a stash that he had. Shit. Anyway, going back to this love letter. So, the corpse that we dug up was Anna's corpse. So, I believe that was Anna from the Fabulous Five. The vendor in King's Crab Inn. I believe that was her corpse. So, Mendius is dead, and Anna is dead. So if we go back... Not that. We go back way back when. Where is this? Let's go back here and look at their names. Alright, so where are we at here? Okay. Is Mindius still alive? Okay, so Mindius is there. I'm almost positive her name's Anna. Anna. So I think that's her. So we're missing Alistair and Novak. Okay. So I believe we're gonna find all of them dead. So Alistair and Novak are proof that they died. Anyway, going back to the note. This note is by Ramon, the male prostitute that we met outside the Silver Glen tavern / brothel. So, and we know that he's gay, and we know he wouldn't interact with the female source hunter in the room where he attacked us. So this is Ramon love letter to Loic, and Ramon lures people in, which is kind of weird because Ramon wouldn't interact with the female source hunter when I wanted to do that. He only would interact with Roderick. So how Anna got killed by Ramon, I don't know. You know, obviously I guess on certain days he decides to do females. But anyway, so he lured Anna and killed Anna. All of this for Loic. Yeah, so that's what that actually is about. So, okay, we'll go back to the harbor.
I can't even smell the sea.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
One deck. Okay, no.
This place reeks of orcs stench.
Good on you. These
So, we know there is at least one piece of equipment in Silver Glen I wanted to get, possibly 3 minor
And don't
upgrades.
forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Re-initiative.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took
Dex.
the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
That's arguably
and
not
don't
better.
forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why
Definitely
we
not
never
better.
sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore,
Alright, let's check in Snorri.
Yeah? Out with it then. Get a wiggle on.
Hey, he finally had some. So he can. Well, that's verified. A one-handed rapier. 2 constitution. Not really impressed with this though. 67 hit points. Let's see, what does Medora have? Well, it is significantly better. I'm actually going to get this. Crap. Do I want to build up Snorri's Alright, let's see if we're gonna do that. Save this. I don't know if I'm
Yeah?
gonna build up his
Out with it then. Get a wiggle
reputation or
on.
not. 70. How much would it cost to do that? Let's see what 301 will. Well, 300 and. Let's find something to sell. Gotta get all this crap. Tear Frost. No, not the fancy one. Blessed Earth. Alright, so what would 400 do for us? $90. Okay. Well, let's do that. Snorri's happy. Get you. Wait. Let's leave this. Let's see this. Alright. Summon Undead Warrior. West Earth. I think she has one of those already. Yep, she does. Alright. It's slipping. I think that's all I can do with it. Send that to Matura. Okay. So you sell that off. Okay. Well, Snorri did his job. Even if that's the only piece of equipment I got out of it, it was worth keeping him alive for it. Hopefully we'll see more.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
Armor Specialist. Hit points. Armor Specialist. Ah, Armor Specialist, huh? How much strength does it cost? 10? He does not need leadership. Perception. This is actually going to be an improvement too. Okay. He's not wearing heavy armor though. And I don't think Armor Specialist does anything unless it's heavy armor. Your heavy armor improves your armor rating and decreases your heavy armor movement penalty. So it's not really that important for him to have it. For anything, it would be for this, for Roderick himself.
Salutations, Source Hunter.
So if we looked at that, okay, let's take this and let's do wait. Get rid of you. Okay, and get that off. Let's take a look at. All right, so his movement right now. Where's his movement at? Okay, 3.36. You would think the movement would change with Armor Specialist. His armor rating goes up 5. He loses 1% crit chance. He gains 30-something hit points and loses 1 initiative. He loses an initiative because of the perception. Negative 20% movement. From Armor Specialist, 20% penalty ignored. So, oh, you just don't get to see it on the stats, even though, okay, it tells you it does do it. Okay. Alright, well then, that'll work. We'll save that.
Greetings! These are Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
So, I don't know if, you can...
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
If you can improve the helmets through crafting. So here is a strength armor with intelligence on it. 100 armor rating. No cursed. Tormented soul. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're getting to the point now where everything seems attractive.
Get to shining recruits.
Like everything
Sorry,
seems
sir.
attractive. Except for the goddamn divine gear I'm getting in the chest.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
It's got wand on it. Dex. Yeah, it's just like you're gonna have to see some significant improvements here to. I mean, that would be good to have. He needs 11 strength to get it though. That would be nice to have there. 1 dex. Inflict poison on contact.
No, there's my pepper.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to go back to the end of time and craft some stuff because I'm gonna need a lot of money if I want to pick up the other pieces that are in Silver Glen. I think there's 1 helmet for sure I think I wanted to get for Jahan, and then there was 2 minor upgrades.
The repentant incarcerator. Do shop or do leave.
Okay.
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapours?
Two-handed with 3 initiative.
Aaron has as many
And more hit
friends as the
points.
man with many
You
cheeses.
lose the bodybuilding though. Single-handed. Tormented soul. Look at that. We found a tormented soul. Alright, we found a tormented soul. We're gonna have to get that.
These batches only hours from the sea.
Tormented soul.
Let's see.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
A lot of crossbows.
Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Coleman fat.
Move along.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
You can get divine gear. Oh my goodness. I didn't think that you could, but you can. 1 strength, 1 dex, 70. I gotta get that. Alright, that means I have to go. Wow, she had divine gear. Save that. Okay, I need to craft. So let's go to the end of time and pick that up. So we gotta take him out. I need to get crafting stuff. Jahan. I didn't think that you can get divine gear. That's crazy. You can actually buy it. That's cool. I'm happy. That makes me happy. All right. Now I need to combine all kinds of shit here. I need a lot of money. I need a lot of money. We're gonna start with our cloth. Get rid of all our cloth armor. Alright, craft. Head. Scarlet. So, put E here. SPs. Objects. Alright, where's the cloth at? You come down here, you come down here. Save that. Craft. You and you. So we want the ones that don't have Lucky Charm. I think that's what the one. Lucky Charm is the bad one. Speed. Speed gives you 1800. Speed is so much more. Is it worth reloading over and over and over to get speed though? I don't think so. But if we do get the Lucky Charm, we'll reload. Intelligence. Homemade room. Maybe there isn't a Lucky Charm one. There is a Lucky Charm one. Motherfucker. Damn it, I missed one of the speed ones then. Should have known that. And now it's gonna do that to me. God, I had so many there that I crafted that wasn't a Lucky Charm. It felt like there wasn't going to be one. Three in a row. Got lucky. Alright, you know what? I can do this on the fly. Let's go back to Rivellon. I'm gonna make sure that time doesn't pass before that disappears. I really didn't expect to see a divine piece of gear on a vendor. That's good. That's good. So now we just need to get super lucky on some of the other vendors every now and then. Draped out in divine gear. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can approve these. 1635. 1635. No. Whatever reason, those can't be changed. Alright, save.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Alright, we got it. Excellent. You can have some of our many robes. And we will go ahead and give you every one of those. Take some money from you. We will be happy with our purchase. Excellent. Save. Perfect. Send that to Jahan. Craft. We have this. 2825. 28 and 25. A tiny bit more. Alright, now, who gets it? 1 strength, 1 dex, purging fire. I don't know what purifying fire. I still don't know what that is. So, who do I need to have this? Well, in order to use the next set of armor, I need 11 strength on Roderick. So I can take that off, put that on. What does willpower and initiative? He's at the point where he can wear plate armor too, so I can start upgrading to him to plate. She's got 1 strength. Her dex really does not matter. I think Roderick is actually the better person to have with this. I don't know if 1 strength would really help her out. It might. It might help her out. I'd rather have her have the hit points, more hit points. But I think overall it helps Roderick more, so that he can get in that other armor. Oh, but then he won't be able to see that skill, whatever that is, because I don't have a spot on the hotbar that's free. Yeah, purifying fire. What does purifying fire do? Removes burning, frozen, stun, charm, healing, and shields. Okay. Might not be bad for the that. Shit. No. Go over here. Put it on him. And she's got a stat, dex, strength. He's the only one that doesn't have a stat, but he has willpower, initiative. Alright. Alright, let's give it to John. Purifying fire here. And this one we can go ahead and give to one of the other characters. Okay. And I can always switch it to Jahan if I need to. I mean, switch it to Roderick if I need to pick up better armor. As long as I have an extra sarong in my Inventory, that is. Alright, you know what? Let's let her keep that. She'll hold on to that. We might come back for that. Alright, so yeah, okay. So we go back to Silver Glen. That was a pleasant surprise. Nice, nice, nice divine gear.
Welcome to Silver Glen, home and hearth of immaculates. Row? Row!
Oh, we didn't check him. Or these
Out
two.
of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting!
Row!
Okay. 1 constitution, 1 leadership, 51. She would have to have 9 strength.
Row? Row!
Crafting. Another divine. This is like the one that's in the chest that I have right now. It's crap. Shield specialist, bodybuilding.
Row?
It might be the exact one that's in the chest, actually. It's right now sitting in the chest. Fuck. Shield specialist, there's just
Row?
no reason to pick this up, is there? Any reason at all. I mean, I'm not going to replace any of the other belts with it. God, that sucks. So that's the second piece of divine gear we found.
Row? Row!
Damn.
Oh, so good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
Look at this thing. 20% chance to set feared, knocked down, slowed. And another piece of divine gear under it. So at what point do you say it's better to have these effects than to have the speed on the weapon? But even then, if you see the high end of the weapon, of the rating, damage rating, it's still so low, it's not worth having the effects. Two more pieces of divine gear. Look at this. Sneaking, leadership, and initiative. Again, not really all that impressive. Another piece. 10 strength. Constitution, armor specialist, hit points, Farseer. Alright, so let's look at this one. We just picked up that one. Fuck me. You get one more constitution, so you're gonna get more hit points. You get the Farseer skill, which is not really that imperative. But you lose the... this is a 10, so she can't wear it. Dura. She would benefit from the armor specialist, for sure. But she needs leadership. And he would get 78 hit points and a constitution. You lose a perception. Leadership's not important. Yeah, this is an upgrade for him. Alright, it's an upgrade for him. Roderick, I'm gonna have to spend that on them. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. We insulted him with his... Alright, I don't want to sell anything else off right now. So we need to go ahead and do a little more crafting. John. Craft. Here. No, not Lucky Charm. Wow, we're just gonna keep coming up against Divine Gear now. I'm gonna spend most of these episodes searching for shit.
With that.
I don't need to hear those two talk. Don't need to hear those two talk. Save this. Alright.
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Alright, you know what? I don't want to be anywhere near these guys when they're talking, so let's go somewhere else to do crafting. Get out of here. Go to anywhere. Over here, maybe? Okay. Fucking incessant chatter. Alright, got some luck on those two. So I'm gonna have to start dipping into making leather armor for our bunny, I think. Damn it. Try to do a couple of these without saving. Got that one speed. Alright, next Lucky Charm one, we are moving on. Of course, maybe we'll get lucky and not see another one. Alright. So, let's go ahead and buy that.
Goddess's greetings, traveller, and blood's blessings.
Blood's blessings.
A break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go. So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
Okay, let's come out here.
Did you see the way the guards look at you, Alfie? Oh, they didn't.
Do a salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you?
Pickpocketing, lockpicking.
You've been hammering away for hours.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Constitution. Immune to frozen. Immunity to burning. but the, get the Constitution. Immunity to frozen. You get a strength.
But you do.
You get a strength. But you get a Constitution. You get that. You get that. You get Blitzbolt. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. What the hell is that? Glinting even in pitch darkness, these blades are known as Leandra's Light to those who wield them. Interesting. Okay. Let's head out this way. So Constitution, yeah, we're starting to see all kinds of divine gear now, huh? Okay, so the one that I was planning on buying, I don't think I need to buy now. So this goes to Jahan. This. He gets Farseer. Okay. So... we were planning on picking up that, I thought was what I was going to do. But now I don't need to. So this requires Iron Specialist. Okay. I may have to start spending an Armor Specialist to equip the better plates.
Friend, this is most excellent.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
So this dual-wielding one here and this one here. So Medora, it's a slight upgrade. It's just not going to be worth spending the money on that. Tenebrium resistance doesn't really make a bit of difference. His belt is one dual wielding and 64 hit points. And, you know, you're getting a little bit better. And his is dual wielding and 43 hit points. And I don't think it's worth spending. And then I would have to waste another Shadow Essence on the belt. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing. Okay, we'll hold off on those. So now let's go back to the end of time. So it's been a while. It's been long enough that we should be able to see a difference if these chests are time limited. I didn't check Arhu out. Forgot about Arhu. Let's go back to Arhu first. And I can probably pick up Bear Daughter and him and drop off some more equipment. We'll check the chest first.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Crafting, bodybuilding, two-handed lockpicking, bodybuilding.
Aye, Captain.
Okay, so that's... she has bodybuilding already. Okay. Oh, look at this. What is this? Nothing. Unlock skill, reflect damage, Tenebrium. +1 Tenebrium. Why the fuck would I need Tenebrium? Honestly, I don't know why I would need
A bit
Tenebrium.
drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a event?
Out of there. Alright, let's go check and see. We didn't check the other side. Is there a... well, there isn't. Okay. Alright, let's see if this changes. Save. I need these to change.
That should do it.
They did change. So it is changing based off of well, it's based off of time. It did change.
All it needs is a shadow's whisper.
This doesn't look like it's going to be anything worth doing. Alright. Let's see what we picked up out of this. Get that out of the way for a minute. Get that out of the way. Alright, let's go into our Lore Master gear. Okay. So let's see what we picked up here. Picked up a 2 intelligence wrong. Not bad, but I'm not really focused on intelligence. That's weird. 3 constitution, 1. Oh. So the sword, 3 constitution, knockdown, chilled. How does that look in Medora's hand? +5 due to a level difference. It's a level 20 weapon. And look at it, it's level 20 and I mean it's not even remotely close to being able to replace that. I mean not even remotely close. That's a waste. 2 speed, oh that's nice. 2 speed. Dex. Is it Dex? There is no requirement? Two speed, 1 initiative, inflict poison on contact. Action points don't change. Action points don't change. I lose a speed. If I picked up another speed, would I be able to pick up another action point? Do I have any way to test that? Do I have any way of testing that? Can't she wear? She can use this, right? Can't she pop that one? Alright, so if she's got 9 speed, 10 speed, 2 more speed. What did I just do? And what am I missing? Did I? Now it says 11. So yeah, I can go up to 13. Okay. So why that's off? Because you got the 2 speed there. So I don't have enough speed for it to go up to that. What about Jahan? I'm just replacing his. He has 8 action points. I'll pop him in there. That gives him another action point. That gives him a whole nother action point now. And that's better than this. That action point's better than having the hit points. And yeah, oh man, okay. Damn, that might be worth keeping. Oh, can't even use until level 20. 3 dex, 25, 65 hit points, slow bleeding, but I can't even use it until level 20. And I just don't believe the weapons are worth having at all. 2 intelligence are wrong, so I get screwed on this. But does have summon undead warrior, not that that matters a whole hell of a lot. Oh, there's a trident, which I guess is just gonna be another piece of shit weapon. 5 levels, okay. Alright, so you get the tunic, the tunic that's, or the leather armor, I guess, that's got the so you get screwed on the sword in order to pick up the tunic. So is it worth attempting to get even better combination? So alright, give this to Jahan. Let's take a look at this here. Jahan's also going to get that. Please give it to him. I don't have the strength. What are you mumbling on about? Oh, okay. That's right. I need the strength. There. Okay. Oh, I forgot to identify that. Damn it. Ah, annoying. Alright, so that can just go away altogether. Alright. So I wasn't able to sell this. So this is actually an item I can't get rid of. Okay. So if we try to improve this, we go here, combine our tunic here with, it's got 82. What if we try to do that? What happens if we stick it in this thing? Oh! God, I didn't know you could do that. You can turn the weapons into iron bars, apparently. Do I have like a basic one that I don't want anymore? I'll try that later on. So, that was interesting. I didn't expect that. Okay. So, can't do that. So, combine this, the scale. Let's see, A2. No. We need to go over here. Do I have my equipment on? Crafting? I do. Let's take these with us. God damn it. Now I had it perfect. Now I gotta... Anyway. Okay. Take this. No. Yes. Combine. 82. 86. So I combined it with that. Oh, I didn't expect that to work. 86. Okay, can you just combine it with anything? 88 with metal scraps. Huh, but you can't do it with plate scraps. Okay. Okay, so you can improve the leather armor through both cloth, leather, and... but not scale. I noticed that. It didn't have scale come up there. Alright, let's do this again. Take this. Combine. Okay. Plate. Definitely can't do plate. If you do leather, it does the combination to leather at 86. If you do cloth, it says invalid combination. So if you did cloth first, I thought I did cloth the first time. I guess I misclicked. Okay. So, metal scraps then. And that gets us to 88. Okay, so metal scraps is slightly better. Then we can add the huge ruby or any small ruby. Any ruby, really? Let's toss a huge ruby and toss it on this. 23, 23. So it bumped up those by quite a bit. And I think that's all I can do to improve it, right? We can improve the, can we, no, I think this only works on metal armor. What if we took this to whetstone? Don't think anything here would happen. And take it to an anvil. Okay. Alright, so I think that's the maximum that I can do that, improve that with. So that's that. He gets an extra action point out of that. This we can put to someone else. Okay, so that leads us to, oh, so if we take our here and sharpen that thing up. Where are you at? There you are. 120, 179. Yeah, slight improvement. Send that to Madura. Alright. So, even at level 20, it's nowhere near the damage. I mean, absolutely nowhere near it. It's completely fucking worthless. There's no reason to keep this. At all. So, that's just... So, in order to get that, I have to sacrifice a piece to do it. Man, that sucks, but what's the likelihood of me getting like exactly what I want on every one of those chests? Hardly gonna happen. I already don't want to open this one up because this one didn't have anything worth a shit. So we'll leave that one again alone until some other point in time. So the question is, was it worth losing one chance? And now that I see that Divine Gear is being sold on the vendor, it's not as important as I thought it was, because I thought I wasn't going to get very many opportunities to see the Divine Gear. So I think that's fine. What other things did we get out of there? Okay, so that goes away. Didn't we get it? We got a wand. Nothing else. Okay. Alright, so we leave that other one alone. Let's go ahead and drop off our stuff here again. Do we have anything to drop off here? Okay. Oh, I do have a shield that I need to pound out here. Alright, that can go to Roderick. Okay. Go ahead and put these back. Oh. Let's see if we can improve our helmet. I don't know if we can or can't. Here, let's take this off. Can we take our helmet to this thing? No. Don't think whetstone will be any use of it. That's a no. What if we combined it with that? That's a no. So I wonder if this special property of this is just it can melt down anything. Okay, let's see if it can melt down a helm. No. Okay, so that's a negative on that. Okay. Save here. Can we hammer it? Craft. Let's toss a hammer on top of it. Where did I? There we go. No. I doubt we can do a tormented soul on it, right? No. Could we do a fire essence on it? We could. What does that do for us? That just adds fire resistance. Okay, so we can add the resistances to it. Combine that with, let's try scale scraps, leather scraps, metal scraps, plate scraps. So none of the scraps, they don't do anything for us. Add some soap, fire resist potion, pixie dust, 9-inch nails. Why not just throw a bar on top? Okay, bottle up. We have bottle of oil. Okay, so it looks like it's only going to be okay, so I can put a resistance on it. Probably just one resistance too. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and put one of those on there. And that'll do that. We can also improve this one. Combine this one. Let's go ahead and toss another fire on. Okay. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and drop some stuff off. Okay. Alright, that's that. And that. Though we are in our standard gear. Okay, so quite a bit of improvement as far as that goes. Let's head over to here. Let's drop off some of our better gear now to Bear Daughter and Woolgraf. Some of this stuff we don't really want to sell off yet. Okay. So Jahan, let's look at Jahan, make sure. Good, okay.
Daemon Daemonium, I'll find you yet. Do you now? Yours is this mistake to make, Hunter, and yours is the opportunity to set it right. Until then, I shall reside at the end of time, among imps.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows. But what'll you do if a pack of wild necromantic wolfhounds attacks? Well, I reckon I'll keep a lookout on the shelter plain until you lot come to your senses. Medora salutes you, comrades, until we meet again.
You call to Woolgraf. He awaits your queries. A wide smile showing all teeth and gums lightens the rogue's face as he gathers his belongings and prepares to join you once more. He's as ready as ever.
Heard any good tales, my friend? Bear Daughter seems about to leap up and grasp you in her arms, but thinks better of it and silently stands at attention.
Alright, that goes away, that goes away. This is, oh, this is what I'm actually using now, right? That one. So this can go here, here. That's my equipment. Oh, I didn't identify that. Why didn't I identify this? Yet. Intelligence. Oh yeah, we didn't really need that at all. Okay, so that's the equipment. 64 hit points. Alright, toss that on there. Strength 8, strength. Alright, he can use that one. Yes. Now, dexterity, so that can go away, and that can go away.
You call to Woolgraf. He awaits your queries. Woolgraf gives a curt, disgruntled nod and does a funny dance while holding his hands to his head like floppy ears. You assume he's off to stay with Zigzags on the shelter plain, or that he's having a stroke.
Rawr! That is, how can I help you, my friend?
to the homestead then.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade? My hand to your cause and my sword at your side, comrade.
What can I do for you, Source Hunter? Only fools believe. Wise creatures know. Yes, I shall rejoin you, for you've much to learn yet.
Okay, so he's good there.
I needed that.
Okay, she's good here.
I needed that.
Okay. He needs more than that. There we go.
Back on my feet again.
Alright, that was the extra one. Need to keep one extra. Willpower. Willpower one or the hit point one, huh? It says the hit point one's better. Alright, hold on to that one. Alright, so then he is ready for... Alright. So that's him set up for action. We have new helm. Okay, so that is everybody ready to go back to the grind, I guess. And the Pool of Mines entrance. Okay, so we are back here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode we will pick up with more exploring of the mines. Alright, later guys.